Most people navigate life storms completely unprepared. They react, they crumble, they surrender. Time is fleeting, and the opportunity to forge true inner strength is often missed. Do you ever wonder why some individuals seem impervious to chaos, while others are constantly tossed about? There's a hidden truth, a principle known to the ancients, a way to build a mental fortress that most will never discover. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire in the world, but his greatest battle was within. He faced betrayal, war, and loss, but never lost himself. Why? Because he mastered 3 Stoic techniques that kept him unshaken. First, he practiced premeditatio malorum, visualizing worst-case scenarios to prepare his mind. Second, he trained himself to separate what he could control from what he couldn't. And third, he used negative framing, seeing obstacles as opportunities. These strategies aren't just ancient wisdom. They're practical tools you can apply today. This isn't about empty motivation or wishful thinking. It's about action. Stoic strategies have endured for centuries because they work. You can't stop life's storms, but you can build the mindset to withstand them. Start now, before emotions take control, before stress dictates your choices. The path to resilience isn't luck, it's practice. Most people think resilience means suppressing emotions. They're wrong. The Stoics didn't ignore pain. They understood it, processed it, and used it as fuel. Seneca called it a more fatty, loving fate. Instead of resisting hardship, he embraced it as a training ground for strength. You don't need to fight every battle. You need to reframe how you see them. Let's break this down into actionable steps. True strength isn't avoiding the storm. It's building a fortress within it. Most people react to life's chaos, letting stress and emotions toss them around like waves. But you don't have to be a passenger in your own mind. The Stoics teach us that resilience isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending to be unaffected. It's about mastering them. Instead of resisting the storm, you learn to stand firm in it. The key isn't blind positivity, it's perspective. Marcus Aurelius faced war, betrayal, and loss, but he didn't break. Instead, he used a powerful Stoic tool, the dichotomy of control. He separated what he could influence from what he couldn't. A battle? He could prepare, but not control the outcome. A betrayal? He could respond wisely, but not undo the act. You can apply this today. Focus only on what's in your power and let go of the rest. This shift alone frees you from wasted energy and unnecessary suffering. Marcus Aurelius didn't fear hardship. He trained his mind to embrace it as a teacher. The Stoics practiced something called voluntary discomfort, deliberately stepping into small hardships to strengthen themselves. Marcus slept on the floor to remind himself that luxury was not a necessity. Seneca fasted to prove to himself that he could survive with less. By doing this, they built mental resilience before real hardship arrived. Try it. Take cold showers, fast for a day, or go without something comfortable. Each time, remind yourself you are stronger than you think. Emotions don't have to control you. When stress hits, most people react on impulse. Anger, panic, frustration. But a Stoic? They pause. They observe. Then they choose their response. Seneca called this delaying your reaction. Next time you're frustrated, try this. Take a deep breath, count to 3, and ask, is this worth my peace? That simple pause can stop an argument, prevent regret, and keep you in control of the moment. Epictetus lost everything: his freedom, his status, even his physical well-being. Yet, in that loss, he found something far greater: unshakable inner peace. He realized that while external events are beyond our control, our response to them is entirely within our grasp. When life strips you bare, when the world takes what you thought was essential, how will you respond? Most people cling, resist, or break under the weight of adversity. But a Stoic? They adapt. They find liberation, not in possessions or circumstances, but in their ability to control their own mind. Epictetus called this principal dichotomy of control the ability to separate what is within your power from what is not. This single shift in thinking can transform your life. The moment you stop wasting energy on what you cannot change and focus entirely on mastering yourself, you unlock an unparalleled freedom. So ask yourself, are you fighting against life or flowing with it? The more you resist reality, the more you suffer. The more you align with what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your perspective, the more powerful you become. And this is not abstract theory. It's a skill you can cultivate daily. Let's break it down. The illusion of modern self-care. Today's idea of self-care is comfortable, easy, and often misleading. Society tells us that the illusion of modern self-care. Today's idea of self-care is comfortable, easy, and often misleading. Society tells us that peace comes from spa days, positivity mantras, and avoiding stress. But the Stoics saw things differently. True resilience isn't found in fleeting comfort. It's forged in hardship. Consider Seneca, who deliberately practiced voluntary discomfort. He would sleep on the floor, wear simple clothes, and eat the bare minimum. Not because he had to, but because he understood that comfort breeds complacency. When hardship eventually came, he was already prepared. Instead of seeking to escape discomfort, embrace it. Face your fears, sit with uncertainty, and build strength through adversity. When you voluntarily step into discomfort, you rob fear of its power. This is the real path to peace, not avoidance, but mastery over your reactions. Let's break this down into actionable steps. The paradox of control. Most people exhaust themselves fighting for control. They try to manage every outcome, resist every setback, and force life to conform to their will. But the more you fight against what you cannot change, the more you suffer. Epictetus, once a slave, understood this better than most. He had no control over his status, his treatment, or his future. But he realized one undeniable truth. While he couldn't control the outside world, he could control how he responded to it. He turned his focus inward, mastering his mind. And in doing so, he found true freedom. The same principle applies to your life. You can't control the economy, other people's actions, or the randomness of fate. But you can control your mindset, your perspective, and your actions. Let go of what's outside your control and redirect your energy toward what truly matters. Your thoughts, your reactions, and your choices. Here's how you can apply this today. The path to unshakable strength. Life will always bring uncertainty, hardship, and chaos. But the difference between those who crumble and those who rise isn't luck. It's mindset. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca all understood this truth. Resilience isn't about avoiding struggle, but transforming it. It's about embracing discomfort, mastering your reactions, and letting go of what you cannot control. You now have the tools, the timeless Stoic principles, to build an unshakable mind. The choice is yours. Continue reacting, or take control and rise above worry. If you found value in this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Rise Above Worry for more insights on mastering your mind. Leave a comment below what Stoic principle resonates with you most. And remember, the storm will come, but with the right mindset, you'll stand unshaken.